Imagine walking through one of the hottest, driest places on Earth and finding rocks that move on their own. No wind strong enough, no animals around, no earthquakes, just heavy stones gliding silently across the desert floor. For decades, scientists couldn't explain it. Were they alive? Was it magnetic? Or something stranger? This is the mystery of the moving rocks of Death Valley. Deep in California's Death Valley, there's a place called Racetrack Playa, a vast, flat lakebed made of hardened mud. It's one of the hottest spots on Earth, with temperatures soaring over 50 degrees Celsius in summer. Yet on this barren plain, hundreds of heavy stones, some weighing over 300 kilograms, appear to have moved, leaving trails stretching for meters across the desert floor. No footprints, no signs of tampering, just rocks that seem to sail through the sand. The mystery dates back to the early 1900s, when explorers and miners first reported seeing tracks behind rocks on the playa. Over the decades, geologists studied them, but no one could catch them in motion. The desert was too remote, the rocks moved too rarely, and the tracks would appear suddenly, sometimes overnight. Some thought it was powerful desert winds. Others believed magnetism or aliens were responsible. A few even said the rocks were alive. But the truth, as it turns out, is stranger than anyone expected. In the 1970s, researchers started measuring the rocks and marking their positions. They noticed the trails weren't random. Many moved in the same direction at once. But the real breakthrough came in 2011, when a pair of scientists, Richard and James Norris, decided to watch the rocks continuously. They placed GPS trackers on 15 rocks and set up time-lapse cameras to record every movement. For 2 years, nothing happened. Then, in December 2013, nature finally revealed its secret. It began after a rare winter rainstorm. Overnight, the lakebed flooded with a few centimeters of water. Then, as temperatures dropped, a thin sheet of ice formed, just a few millimeters thick. When the sun rose the next morning, the ice began to crack and melt, pushed gently by the breeze. And under that thin layer, the floating ice sheets, still solid in large slabs, pushed the rocks slowly across the wet mud. The GPS data confirmed it. The rocks were moving, not fast, but smoothly, at speeds of just a few centimeters per second. The scientists finally recorded it on video, the first time humans had ever witnessed the mysterious sailing stones in motion. It's a rare combination of perfect conditions: shallow water, freezing night temperatures, gentle morning winds, and sunlight. When those align, the thin ice sheets form a moving raft, strong enough to nudge rocks gently over the slick mud surface. Once the water evaporates and the ice melts completely, the rocks stop, leaving behind the long, winding trails that look like they've been dragged by invisible hands. The process might only happen once every few years, and for just a few minutes. Even though we know how it happens, the moving rocks of Death Valley still feel otherworldly. They remind us that even the most lifeless, motionless landscapes are alive with hidden processes, patient, powerful, and precise. It's nature's slowest magic trick, one that took scientists nearly a century to explain. So, the mystery of the sailing stones isn't about ghosts or magnets or aliens. It's about how Earth's simplest elements, ice, water, and wind, can combine to create something that feels impossible. Death Valley, one of the harshest places on Earth, hides one of its most delicate wonders. If you love unraveling the strange science behind the world's weirdest mysteries, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell to keep exploring with us. Because sometimes, the planet's greatest mysteries move in silence.